Asia. These were the perfect episodes for our group project. I just got through watching the 2 episodes of Dragging Everyone with Nene Leaks, just like you recommended. I couldn't wait to call you two. Aaliyah, I know you watched it too. Nene really goes off on people. She's a real character on Real Housewives of Atlanta. But now I got to ask the both of you, do you think Nene's a feminist?
Yes, Nene is the definition of a strong, confident woman. She built her own career, didn't let anyone silence her, and she demands respect. That's what feminism is about. She didn't just take up space, she owned it, especially as a black woman in entertainment.
I hear you, but feminism isn't just about being strong. It's also about uplifting other women. Nene spends a lot of time tearing them down. She's entertaining, no doubt. But just because she's outspoken doesn't mean she's fighting for women's rights.
But feminism is also about choice, right? Women should be able to be who they are without fitting into some perfect mold. Nene doesn't play the respectable role society expects from women, especially black women, and that's kind of powerful.
Exactly. People expect women to be quiet, polite, and non confrontational. Nene is none of those things, as she refuses to apologize for it. That's her feminism. She challenges the idea that women need to be nice and respected.
I get that. But at the same time, she does throw a lot of shade, sometimes for just drama. Feminism isn't just about being loud and taking up space, it's also about supporting and uplifting other women. Nene drags women down all the time.
Okay, but let's be real. She's dragging people around in an industry where everybody plays dirty. She's just better at it. And honestly, part of feminism is showing that women don't have to be nice all the time to be respected.
Yes, think about it. How people react to men when they're aggressive or outspoken, it's seen as powerful. But when Nene speaks up, she's called too much or that she has anger issues. She's pushing back against those double standards.
Hmm, I see what you're saying. Nene definitely doesn't let people walk all over her, which is inspiring in its own way. But I don't think she's a full on feminist role model. She's not exactly on here fighting for women's equality, she's just fighting for herself.
Maybe that makes her feminist in her own way. She's showing that women, especially black women, deserve to be loud, opinionated, and successful without apologizing.
For sure. She may not be a feminist icon, but she is an example of a woman breaking boundaries and refusing to be silenced.
Okay, I agree with that. Nene is a feminist, just not a feminist role model.
I gotta cut you short, but I gotta run.
Okay, see you in class tomorrow.
Bye. Hi, I'm Asia, and today I just want to talk to you about Nene Leaks and feminism. What is feminism? Feminism is a movement that advocates for equality between men and women in all aspects of life. And who is Nene Leaks? Nene Leaks is 57 years old. She was born December 13, 1967. She's an American TV personality and actress. She also is an author, businesswoman, and fashion designer. She became a household name in 2008 as an original cast member on Bravo reality show The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Leaks has also appeared on Dancing with the Stars and had a recurring role on the music drama Glee. She was married to Greg Leaks, but sadly he passed away in 2021. She has 2 children, and some of her books names are Never make the same mistake twice. Lessons on love and life learned the hard way. Um, Nene Leakes is famous for her outgoing personality, very snappy but also very real, and very controversial, opinionated personality. This is just a few things about Nene Leakes.
Hi, my name is Renee McCarthy. My question is part of question A. Why is Nene Leakes relevant to women gender studies? And the second part of that is, why is this question being explored in our course? I can tell you that Nene Leakes matters in this class because she shows how Black women are treated in the media. She's bold, speaks her mind, and breaks the usual rules for how women are supposed to act. Studying her helps us talk about gender, race, and power. We're studying Nene to see how real people deal with gender roles in everyday life. She helps us explore how women, especially Black women, face unfair expectations and how they fight back against them.
Hey, my name is Aaliyah Steele, and a good example of media that I found from BET articles called Nene Leakes has a message for her haters. In it, Nene stands up for herself and protects her name. This connects to the idea of street code because she is not fighting, but she is still making sure people respect her. She uses strong words and confidence to protect her image. It matters because it shows people, especially Black women, must be tough to get respected, not in real life, but also online and in the media.
Now, let's go into some steps that you can take for positive social change regarding this issue. One of the first things you can do is support other women. Feminism is about supporting and uplifting each other. It's important to be respectful to all people. But regarding this specific issue, it's important that we let other women know that they are supported, loved, and uplifted. We must be respectful to each other. The best way to make it for us in society is to show feminism through support, love, and care. Making sure you support the women in your life and your coworkers, so even the lady down the street. Remembering that women are an important part of society and human beings as well. Make sure that when you interact with other people, that you remember it's always important to put respect, love, and support first. Secondly, you can help out by taking down stereotypes of women, such as the stereotype of confidence equaling aggression. As previously described, Nene is also described to be aggressive, and that is a common stereotype against Black women. We are stereotyped to be aggressive anytime we are confident, outspoken, or even raise our voices even a little bit. Instead of facing these women with racial stereotypes, we should face it as confidence, outspokenness, leadership. All these stereotypes need to be dismantled. Harmful stereotypes as being hysterical, being overly emotional, or not being strong, or having to always be strong. These kind of things are extremely harmful towards women, and it's important as feminists and as human beings that we dismantle such things and understand that people, women specifically, are all different and should be treated with kindness, respect, and support. The next thing you can do is to allow women to speak up for themselves and their spaces. Like we were taught previously in different sections in our class, there are different parts of intersectionality that you may not engage in. There are parts of people's identities that other people may not know about or ever experience. So allowing different women to speak up for themselves and lift their spaces up and voice their opinions, voice their issues, voice their thoughts is incredibly critical towards feminism. Everyone should have their post box to express how they feel and what they're going through. Silencing them through stereotypes and preconceived ideals is counteracting everything feminism goes for. So make sure you allow women in your life to speak up for themselves and their spaces. The next thing you can do to help out is to reject all expectations for how women should act or speak. In our previous course, we learned how women are often thought to be soft, submissive, nurturing, all these kind of ideals that society expects on them. Well, that's not fair. We've learned so far that women act in all different ways. So why should there be a societal expectation on how they should act or speak if people are their own individuals? Women are their own individuals. So anytime you see an expectation for how a woman should act or speak, please reject it. Don't ever insist on these stereotypes being reinforced and these expectations being reinforced. Finally, it's incredibly important as human beings that we all be feminists and support gender and racial equality. The way to move forward as a society is to recognize social issues, to recognize gender issues, and to recognize racial issues. They are real life things that women go through every day. So doing the previous steps that I have showed you today is part of the way that we can path towards a better society. And doing that is being proud of saying that you're a feminist. Do not let the harmful, stereotypical, harmful, crazy definition of what a feminist is cloud your mind. Being a feminist is supporting human rights. Being a feminist is supporting gender equality. Being a feminist is supporting racial equality. Being a feminist is being for human rights. So, these steps aren't too far away from your front door. They're right here, and there's something you can do starting today, starting now. So, don't be afraid to be a feminist, support other women, and let's take down all these stereotypes and expectations for women in their spaces. Let's keep going and lift up women and continue to support other women in our communities.